Today I show you how to create interactive and modern looking plots which allow you to simply filter, zoom and animate your data visualizations. All of this can be done with only a few lines of code. This is Julie from Coding Data, where we help you to move your data skills to the next level. Please make sure to hit the bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos, and check the description box below for additional information. So let's get started. For this tutorial, I decided to use a Jupyter notebook that runs in the browser. Of course, you could also go for an IDE such as Visual Studio Code. However, I experienced some issues with animated plots. Except of that, everything should work there as well. Before you can start, make sure you install Jupyter, Pandas and Plotly, the library we use to create the data visualizations. As you can see, I have done this already, so I'm prepared to go and start a new Jupyter notebook. If you have difficulties in setting up a virtual environment, which I highly recommend, just comment in the description box below and I will make a separate video for this. First, we import Pandas and Plotly Express. Express is a part of the Plotly package, which simplifies the process of creating plots. It still meets the needs of many use cases. Please make sure to add following lines to your notebook, otherwise you might not see your plots after executing. If you are using a Jupyter notebook within VS Code, for example, this is not required. Alright, to demonstrate how Plotly works, I have prepared an example dataset for you. We load this CSV file into Pandas data frame and look at the first and last few rows to see how the data looks like. Here we have 7 columns with 175 rows. A quite tiny dataset, but absolutely fine for experimenting with Plotly. Now we get a simple but powerful scatter plot in our notebook. Therefore, we just write px.scatter and define the dataset we want to use. Next, we define which columns should be on the x and y axes. Now let's see how this looks. So far, it is quite basic. Let's add some more functionality to it. Size adjusts the bubbles and scales them according to the values in the corresponding column. Here, population. Color allows us to display even more information on our plot. A legend will be created by Plotly automatically. Now it's time to check again how it looks. This is much better than before. However, the look is not yet where it should be. Labels are still column names, a title is missing, and the colors could be adjusted. To fix this, we can simply add title to our function and map the current labels to what we like them to be instead. This is done by simply using a dictionary. To change the look and feel of our plot, we can either choose one of many templates that come with Plotly or create a template from scratch. I can highly recommend to check out Plotly's templates in the documentation and see if one of them already matches your needs. I have chosen Plotly Dark to get this dark mode appearance. Similarly, you can choose your color palette by either going for a preset of color sequences or define your own, for example, by setting your color scheme of choice with hex color codes. I decided to use a built-in color sequence called Prism, which I found quite nice for this type of plot. Let's execute the cell again and see how far we got with our little adjustments. Very neat. We have filters and zoom, and also only one click away saving the picture as PNG. There is just one small thing missing, the animation. a play button that will trigger a timeline to show how the numbers change over time. So we get back to our code and see what needs to be changed to get this implemented. Actually, it can't be much simpler than this. Specify animation frame and an animation group. The animation frame specifies a column that is used to change the plot. Here is the year column. The animation group is simply the object that will be animated. Here, the country. So we execute again and we are done. We got our fully animated, nice looking plot by just a few lines of code. I hope you enjoyed this video and got motivated to try Plotly yourself. Stay tuned and see you in the next video.